Wow, this is great revelations. Watch this. So noun goes to Father, verb goes to Jesus. Notice how the actual person themselves, or the object itself, remember the word person, place, and thing we saw for Father. But the word, this is in the revelation now, is that the word verb goes to Jesus. Just paralleling his title, vine, as well. We'll get to that in a second. But I just want to get on the table that the word object, the word object goes to Father. And now a subject, I gotta brush up on my grammar terms. But I see that subject would parallel Christ. Okay, anyways, I'll have to brush up on these. But I know the word verb. This is a great revelation. So look at how verb parallels vine. V there, this is obvious. And this divides by 3, differing by 9 here. And this is your plus 2, differing by 12. Okay. Overall verb is, where we're at, 45, 47. Wow. Precisely 3 points less than vine. And exactly, it's the same digits as Jesus, minus 27. Isn't that amazing? Okay. And then this gets even cooler when you say a verb. Now you hit the famous title of Jesus, which is Son. Say, oh, it's a verb. Okay. A verb is what? An action. Aha. That's another revelation. This set of letters is flawless for Christ. You have your 1 plus 1, your 2 2s, and your 3 3s. Furthermore, it ends in the plus 2, just like Christ. Okay. Genius. So action parallels Christ. Jesus. Okay. A verb is an action. You know, who you are, your person. By the way, the word identity goes to Father. Okay. Just like the word who. Okay. Who you are, your identity. The word who, identity, the noun you, even the word you goes to Father, you know. And you know, as I preach about YouTube, the word you goes to Father. Tube equals Son. Okay? But it's, you are the one made in the image of God. So the noun goes to Father. The verb goes to Jesus. Okay? You see how the person is greater than what they do. That's the message. You, the person, are greater and more important than what you do. God the Father is greater than Jesus the Son. Okay? Wow. Genius. Interesting. And then, boy, it makes you want to take a look at the word adjective, doesn't it? Now, when you talk about like an adverb, this gets really detailed. Remember how we talked about a pronoun? Aha, another revelation. Remember how we talked about a pronoun is greater than a noun? Because a pronoun refers to an individual person, right? A specific person or a specific place. But people, right, are greater than things. So a pronoun, remember, that's a father, father double. Well, an adverb is essentially a servant of a verb, if I recall. But this is now a Jesus, Jesus double. So it really emphasizes the servant nature of the adverb, okay? This tiny package parallels Jesus. It's gorgeous. 2 plus 1s. Okay, in fact, the first 2 in the alphabet. No plus 2s. So this is Jesus minus 69. Okay, triple I am Jehovah. And then we solved adverb already. This is Jesus minus 27. An adverb is a Jesus-Jesus combo, really emphasizing its dual servant nature. Like it's even more serving than a verb kind of thing. Now, let's extrapolate that with adjective and see what we see here. I'm willing to go on record that, yes, an adjective is a servant word. An adjective serves the noun, just like an adverb serves the noun or is performed by the noun, okay, the person. So look, adjectives, same design. Remember, the ad goes to Jesus, and then this here, adjective, parallels Jesus as well, okay? In fact, it's fascinating. Man, there's so much depth in all this. Now you can find Father in this too, of course. In fact, here's the center of Father, the center of adjective. Oh yeah, yay. And then I'll bet you can find the 30 points? I'm sure you probably can with a little bit of homework. Anyways, but I'm really feeling the Jesus on this one. Adjective. Let's take a look at this back. 36. There's your I am. Wait a sec. 51. Oh yeah, this is Christ. This is Jesus. There it is. Woo! Here he is, folks. There's Jesus. There's Jesus staring you in the face. There's your J-E. Wait for it. These guys parallel to U. This is S plus 6. This is S plus 3. And this is U minus 9. Amazing. So on the end of the word adjective, you get this stunning Trinity glorification fest for Jesus. The J equals the J. The E equals the E. The TE is S plus 6. The CI is U minus 9. And then the V is S plus 3 to make flawless equivalence for Jesus. Minus 9 plus 6 plus 3 equals 0 from the dawn of time. And it always will. But it's a stunning, glorifying Trinity fest with the number 3, 6, and 9 to really show off God's, geniusness in the great word adjective. So I am willing to go on record. My initial hunch, my first impression, based on all that we've declared so far and seen so far, is that the word adjective is first and foremost, okay, a servant word. An adjective describes a noun, which goes to Father. Remember, noun is just like the word noon. Remember, the noon is the peak of the day, the highest of the high. Noon equals lunch equals Father, which parallels food and dinner and table. Okay, everyone loves lunch. It should be the biggest meal of your day, in my opinion. And that's what I've been doing in the sovereignty of God lately. Lunch is, because I go to the buffet a lot of the times. And it's open from 11 till 2, and I had a revelation that 2, of course, equals Father. That's when the buffet is closed, which equals Father. Okay? But truth be told, that's when most people, that's when lunch is officially over. Now, if you say lunch is over at 1, the word 1 is the center of Father, or if you say lunch is over at 2, that equals Father perfectly. Okay, this is when the buffet is officially over. But there you go. So we went deep. You see that? So we went deep. The word verb, just like the word vine. Jesus said, I am the vine. Okay, and my Father is the vine dresser. He says, my Father is greater than I. This is so profound because these are some of the biggest words in the English language. Okay, a verb serves the noun or is performed by the noun. The noun is greater than the verb. Then the noun is greater than an adverb. This is a Jesus double. Now the noun Father is greater than an adjective, which is a Jesus double. And this was just stunningly beautiful because this famous ending equaled Jesus, and we went deep and squeezed out all the milk and got all the glory of this. And then this is one of the most glorious packages I've ever seen in my life for Jesus. Because it's so tiny. It's so tiny. It's so perfect. Adverb, adjective. What else do you want to add in life? Okay. Now it just occurred to me that if you complete this by saying addition. Now we know that the word addition is beautiful for Father, There's your 9 plus 9 plus Father on the end. But it's fascinating to see Jesus coming through in this, okay? Okay, so you have verbs, adjectives, nouns. Okay. And we've solved punctuation, and the word punctuation we know goes to Father. It ends in Father. This is the word period, and all this divides by 3. This is pure 3s in front of Father on the end. All right. Anything else? capital letter, capitalize. That's cool. Capitalize. This set of letters will go to Father to capitalize, as in capital letters. To make them higher goes to Father. His Father's on top. Caps lock. That's fun. Interesting. So the word lock goes to Jesus. Caps lock will go to Jesus. Interesting, all these different things. Man, it gets fascinating. You know, the relationship. Remember, button goes to Christ, and the whole goes to Father, and all this. It's fascinating, all these relationships. Jesus, Father. That was awesome, though. Fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating. I mean, you're a person, a soul, a spirit goes to Father, you know. That's who you are. Eternal, has Father at center and all that. Creature, Father, and all this. Huh. Well, that was great. We went deep. How did we get on this glory bin? Well, we were digging up glossary terms. All right. Now.